Okay, today is the day that I finally go through my clothes because I have so many clothes. I don't know, I honestly haven't even like gone through all of them in so long that I don't even know what I'm walking into. I wonder, is it even that many clothes? We'll see what you think, because part of me is like, it's not that many clothing items, but also, I mean, it is a lot. I've just accumulated so many for so long. Like, I moved into this apartment last March, so March, April, May, June, so like, I don't know, like 15 months ago, and some of them, actually most of them, I don't even think I've worn since moving here. So it's just, I don't need all of them, and it's literally just taking up space, and there is no way that I'm moving them all to LA. I've been putting this off for so long. I should have done this weeks ago. The reason it's taken me so long is this, I know it's gonna give me so much anxiety because some of them I just don't want to get rid of because I look at them and I'm like, this is still either brand new or I've only worn it a couple times. Like, what if I want to wear it again? But I know people can relate to that. Like, the truth is I just don't wear them. And the other reason that I'm anxious about this is because I just know it's gonna be a giant mess in here. I have to obviously like empty out my closet and just go through everything, but I'm one of those people, like, my mind is a reflection of my working space, so I try to keep my home like as clutter-free and like clean as possible. And I know this whole like moving process and emptying out my closet is gonna be just like a mess, but I know it has to be done, and I know at the end of the day like it will be a lot less cluttered. It's just like a hump I have to get over because the clothing itself is like clutter, so it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But yeah, I'm listing everything on Instagram stories. I'm just gonna list everything for really cheap, and then things that don't sell, I'll probably list them on like Facebook Marketplace or like Poshmark, and then just like donate things that don't get sold because I just don't have the time or patience after that because I'll probably be moving. So here we go. Okay, so the closets that I have, so I have this one for sure. I think I'm gonna sell basically every item hanging here. This is like my jacket closet. I don't think I'm gonna sell too much of these because a lot of them are new, because I was going through this phase where I felt like I had no jackets, so I recently just bought a ton. And then I have my actual closet that I do wear stuff out of, but like, look at all of these jeans. I have like 3 pairs that I wear. Like, why do I need 14? And sorry, it's kind of messy in here. But yeah, all of these, like half of this I am probably gonna get rid of, and I have these boxes of clothes as well. Okay, so my beige flag is that I keep a lot of boxes that I get from online shopping. Okay, I also keep shoe boxes because I feel like they're good for storage, but I have so many, and there's more, but I don't like them for storage because they don't look the same, and that's why I hide them away, but I can't bring myself to throw them away. I think I will pack some shoes in them though, like when I'm moving, but then this is like a toxic trait I just need to stop. So hopefully when I move to LA, that is something I stop. I'm just gonna get rid of the boxes because this is like a lot. It's definitely one of those things where it's like I have the extra room now, so I'm gonna do it. Whereas if I lived in like a smaller apartment, I'd be like, well, I just don't have room to store these, so I'm gonna get rid of them. But anyways, this is some of the chaos that I am getting rid of. Okay, part of me going through all of my stuff and selling it is like rediscovering old stuff that I forgot that I owned. And I don't think I'll keep this. It's nice and it did cost quite a bit. I'm gonna sell it for a lot less than what I paid originally. And it's like wearable and like almost new. It's just things like this, like I just don't reach for anymore, and it doesn't fit me. It's not like the fit that I'm looking for. I don't see myself reaching for it in the future, so I feel like that's with like a lot of my clothing items. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and no, that can't be it. Because I'm like finally feeling like I have developed some sort of personal style, and now I just feel like a lot of these clothing items that I had from a while ago just like don't fit into that. So I'd like to think of it not as me getting older, but personal development and growth and realizing what I like and what I don't like. And this just, although it's a nice classic piece, it just doesn't fit into my wardrobe that I'm trying to build. But yeah. Okay, so like for example, I have these Gymshark leggings, and I'm not like a Gymshark girly. I never wear full length leggings anymore. Like I haven't in like probably 6 months to a year. And these are so comfy and flattering. And they really like snatch you in. They're seamless. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep them because they were like a limited release. And I'm not, like I said, like I don't have a lot of Gymshark things. I was just like, these look comfortable, so I feel like I have to keep them because I think I would wear them. I would just have to wear them. And you know what, like how much space do like leggings really take up? Like it's not like I'm keeping a giant puffer coat or anything. It's just like some leggings. Actually, I have these in 2 colors, so I'll probably keep both. But I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Like I've already gotten rid of, I think, let me see, I don't know how to put this into perspective. Actually, I'm surprised how much people bought off of Instagram. I think I feel like by the end of this, about half, I'd say about half of my closet. But to be fair, like a lot of that I decided I would get rid of a long time ago. I just was like, oh, I'll just I'll donate everything at the same time. But I just kept accumulating stuff and I never sorted through that. So I feel like people can relate to that. It's like, oh yeah, I'll get to it one day, and I just never had the push to do it until now I'm moving. So yeah, I think half is what, maybe a bit more than half, maybe like 60% or something I'm getting rid of. But I don't know, I'm still like feeling anxious about it. There are some things like going through like swimwear, for example. I just like love owning swimwear and having choices, but I like never wear it. Obviously I'll wear some in LA, but a lot of them I won't reach for. I know I won't. I just like looking at them, but I don't feel like they're flattering on me, some of them. So like stuff like that makes me anxious because I'm like, but I love them so much, but not on me. Talked to my sister and I was like, I just don't know how much I can get rid of. I want to keep everything, and she's like, it'll be fine. Like you're making room for new stuff, and that's true. I like that idea. The idea of more shopping gets me through this. So yeah, just getting through it. Okay, you guys, time for an update. I've been obviously MIA on YouTube, kind of Instagram as well. I think the last time I posted a video was, I feel like it must be over a month ago, like 5 weeks ago. But basically I've been busy finishing up my program. So as of now, I am graduated, a graduated girly. For those of you who don't know, I graduated the BCIT cardiovascular perfusion program. It's a 2-year program, and yeah, I'm all done. But I still have board exams in October, so I'm doing both the American and the Canadian one. And they're in October, which is really only like 12 weeks away, right? It's July, so then August, September, August. Yeah, it's like 12 weeks. So I need to like sit down and have like a study plan going. Again, for those of you who don't know, I'm moving to LA in what looks like to be a month from now. I'm gonna be applying for the H1B visa, and they need like my transcripts. They need my transcripts and proof of like graduation. So I couldn't do that until I graduated the program. Because right now I'm like in limbo. Like I'm just like waiting for this like official, not even official, I just need this like documentation so that things can start moving. I'm talking to another perfusionist who had this same process last year. It's pretty fast once the application is in. Could be like 2 or 3 weeks and you're down there. So hopefully early August. I actually did go to LA a couple weeks. Actually, I guess it's like 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I went to LA with my sister to check out some places. First of all, we stayed at the Santa Monica Hotel Proper, or Proper Hotel, but it's like the most gorgeous hotel. So yeah, these buses. I love this apartment. I could probably close that window. It's really hot in here. I'm just waiting for that bus to leave, or else I'll be interrupted again. Nope. Okay. So as far as looking for a place to live in LA, I think I had a bunch of non-negotiables. I think I talked about this in a past video, but I really wanted a balcony, good amenities, a gym in the building, because being busy with work, I just want to know that I have a gym like readily available to me, like close by. I don't have to like drive somewhere. I need it to be close to the hospital because if I'm on call and I get paged, I have to be there within like 30 minutes. And LA traffic is like a thing, so that has to be factored in. I want it to be in a good like neighborhood, like somewhere that I would enjoy. When I was talking to people in LA, they're kind of recommending like the Valley or like Westwood, West LA, quieter and safer and everything. So that's where I did look. I looked at 3 apartments. The Linea was more like community based. There was more like, I wouldn't say families, but I think it was kind of close to UCLA, so there was more and it was kind of a more affordable of the 3 options. So it was more like students, so like kind of younger-ish people, but some families too. And then West Edge is like a new build, so they're still filling up, but it is a younger vibe too. And then Landmark was more of like, there was more of like an exclusive vibe, like very businessy, like more mature. And it was the most expensive, but the view, I'll share that, but it was like the best view. Like, they all had great amenities, like they all had nice gyms and they had pools, like rooftop or like 2 pools or whatever. They had like private parks, they had like cafes in the lobby, like they had crazy, it's like crazy down there. But when I left, like I couldn't decide at first, and then when my sister and I, because we were staying at the hotel proper in our Proper Hotel in Santa Monica, and we walked around a bit there, went for dinner at Elefante, which was so good. And we kind of just stayed in that neighborhood for the most part. When we came home, I was like, I just don't know how I feel about any of them. Spoiler alert, I didn't actually end up choosing any of those. I think it was just the location just wasn't me. Out of all of the areas that I've been to so far in LA, I just love Santa Monica, and I've always kind of dreamt like that's where I'd want to be. I think that's like, to me, the quintessential like LA neighborhood. It's like near the beach and there's always stuff going on, and it's kind of laid back but not too like grungy, not too, what's the word, not too like pretentious, but that's just like my vibe. It's a good mix of everything, I feel, and that's where I wanted to live. So I know that's kind of far from the hospital. I'm willing to accept that I'll have to commute longer and further, and if I'm on call, I'll just have to hang out around the hospital. And luckily, I was able to find and join a fitness facility right in Beverly Hills. It's called HiMat. It's actually like my dream gym. It's like Equinox, but like on steroids, but not in that way. It's kind of like if Equinox and Hotel Proper had like a child. It's like a 10-minute drive from the hospital. So I'm like, well, that's perfect because I'll just hang out there if I'm on call, and like avoid the traffic, and when I feel like the traffic's better, I can just go home, because then if I get called in then I can drive to the hospital pretty fast. So you have to like apply to join too. It's not like Equinox or whatever, or you just sign up, like you have to apply. But luckily I did get accepted, so that's my solution. And yes, I did find an apartment, and I have already signed the lease and put my like deposit down and everything. I won't say where it is yet. I'll share that when I move down there. But like, I think in terms of moving down there and finding a place, I was listening to people's advice, which was good advice, but it just wasn't the advice for me. Like talking to Chris, my hairdresser, you move down there, everything is going to be new to you, and you might be a little homesick. Like you need to find a home that makes you feel comfortable and feel like you're still you in this like big new city. I know that I love living in the city, and I love living places that are loud. Living places that are loud, and places where, you know, there are coffee shops that I can walk to. The place I found is super walkable. It was walkable as you can get in LA. It is gorgeous. It isn't a high rise. I think there's 7 floors, which is perfect. And it's just been, yeah, it's just the perfect place. So, except that it is a little more expensive. Rent I will touch on later, but rent is at least double what it is here in Vancouver. So, and I do still have to buy a car, but I'm just happy that I found a place to live and I found a gym, I found a solution. Yeah, sorry, this was kind of a lot of talking for one video. I just haven't been, these buses will kill me. I love I love this apartment, except for those buses. That sound of like what is it, like hydraulics? That will haunt me forever. Luckily, LA doesn't have very good transit, so this sound will stay in Vancouver, except when it haunts my dreams, or nightmares, I should say. Anyways, yeah, sorry, this video was like a lot of talking. I just obviously haven't updated anyone in a long time. To summarize, I am moving to LA in hopefully a month. I still have to submit my stuff for my visa. I'm just waiting on my school to formalize my credentials so that I can apply for my visa. In the meantime, working, organizing, selling clothes. Yeah, just trying to get back into a routine, trying to get back to the gym. For this upcoming week, I'm going to be continuing to go through my stuff. Hopefully my clothes, I kind of just want to be done with that. I'll donate whatever I can't sell. And then I'm going to be going through my beauty products. That'll be a little tragic for me. I am going to be seeing some friends and starting to say my goodbyes. I might pick up a bit at my old workplace. And I'm going to be trying to get back into my gym routine. I will also be sharing, I have some like LA goals. Like obviously I'm moving down there for this job, but it's such a big city. I just want to stay focused on some goals that I have for this journey for me. And I'm going to be going over that next week too. But yeah, that's it for this video. I know there wasn't that much. I just kind of wanted to get back into the groove of film. So thanks for watching, and I hope you continue to follow along because there are a lot of changes that are going to happen in the next few weeks. And yeah, have a good week and see you next time. Bye. Okay, quick closet update and like selling clothes update. Sorry if it's loud, my air conditioner's on because it's so hot in here. I feel so good. I got rid of so many things. I'm still like listing things, but I think as far as going through and knowing what I'm getting rid of, like I have essentially my final closet. I'm just dealing with like the aftermath still, but my final closet, and it's so much better. It feels so good. So let me show you. Sorry, my place is like a little messy, but I'm keeping all of these things, my jackets, kind of dark in here. So like these jackets, and I have, let me turn on my light. Okay, and then this is my closet. So we have all of these clothes up here. And like I guess it starts here, like my pants and skirts. Skirts are here too. And bathing suits and sweaters. And this used to be like all full. And this was like these Rubbermaid bins. There were 2 of those full of clothes here. And these were like over full. And this was full, like this shelf was like full of stuff. And this bin was full. And now it's just has a few things in it. But yeah, it feels so nice. And one of the like best things about clearing out my closet is like I have all these extra hangers now. What a bonus. just means I have to buy more clothes. But yeah. And oh yeah, so I also had a third closet full of clothes, which is in here, which is still true, but these are all the ones I'm getting rid of. So these are all still for sale, slash I still have to list them, and if they don't sell in the next couple weeks, then I'm just gonna donate them. But and on top of that, I actually already have these 2 bags of clothes to donate. So I have like this entire closet and those 2 bags full to get rid of, and stuff I've already sold. So there's even more clothes that I haven't shown yet, but they're all sold. So yeah, right now I just have my jacket closet and my real closet. But yeah, I thought I'd give a little update because it's been a process, but definitely has paid off. Yay to being productive.